I was playing Roblox the other day when I struck upon something problematic. You see, Roblox has a primary audience of children, so I was quite shocked when I discovered that edating is common on the platform. On top of that, after doing some research and asking around, I discovered that a small portion of that audience actually consists of bearded men in their mid-20s. So, do you play Roblox?
Yeah, I do.
I can smell your breath.
I took it upon myself to eradicate online daters from what is supposed to be a kid-friendly platform once and for all. My solution? Making use of an ancient tactical principle. If you can't beat them, join them. However, I had no measure of what is considered as hot on Roblox, so I did a little experiment. I visited a place in default clothing to scout for potential candidates for an online relationship. At first, I encountered a couple of Russians, but they were repellent to my appearance. Shortly after, the universe granted me a second opportunity. She sat down on a bench, so the obvious thing to do was to sit down next to her. But she didn't seem to tolerate this, and eventually made it clear that I had to stop. But I was not planning on giving up. I now know what people do not find attractive, so all I had to do is find out what people do find attractive. I purposefully malformed my avatar to have disproportionate limbs in order to generate pity and make people feel bad about ignoring me and walking away. As expected, my plan worked, and people were finally willing to approach me now. Something that has never happened before in my entire life. I took note on a few common trends among edaters, which I could later use on my own avatar. After I had made a list of things I needed to get ready, I began assembling my avatar. With my avatar fully assembled, I was finally ready to tackle edating. However, something happened that I would have never, ever foreseen. I encountered the very problem that I was trying to fight. I got catfished. And this was a huge defeat for me. In the process of saving Roblox of a growing issue, I became the issue itself. Perhaps I was an easy target, or maybe my avatar simply wasn't hot enough. And then I realized that that was, in fact, true. I focused a lot on what I find good looking, as opposed to what is generally considered to be good looking by everyone else. So I went back to the drawing board and assembled my new avatar. My final form is now complete. However, I could not trust my own instincts anymore. So it became clear to me that I needed someone to review my outfit. So I invited my friend Panda to help me out. Hey.
Hey?
So, what do you think of my outfit?
It's okay, I guess.
Really? Oh, thanks. With her approval, I was finally ready to continue with my experiment. At this point, I had already gotten rejected and catfished, so I was hesitant to try again. However, my determination was still strong, and so I went back to the club. I was looking around and saw someone with the same skateboard that I have. I took it as a sign from the universe, and I approached her. Our conversation set off on a pretty good foot. While I was complimenting her on her skateboard, someone interrupted us saying that I am awkward. Although she was right, I was still pretty hurt. After chatting with her for a minute, she turned out to be nice, and thus, a lifelong friendship was made. In conclusion, it is impossible for one man to change the world, but it is possible for the world to change one man. And during this journey, I have changed for the better, making friends along the way. And I realized that that is what it's all about.